Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Hilltoppers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He picks up the first down but gets drilled on a tackle. And the Hilltoppers looking to keep this drive moving. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play to the outside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Fights off the defender. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier. But let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. They have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The App State offense goes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff with a single back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Ball handed off. And we're able to get him down. Coming up, second down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down and goal upcoming. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And at first down, they go right back to him.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down, now looking for more. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Hilltoppers have 1st and 10 here. It's a toss play to the right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense the fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Now here's the toss play. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And the Hilltoppers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. The Hilltoppers are in the red zone. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Just time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
They're going to run it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
gain makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Look at him run through those tacklers. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. It was a foot race, and he won it. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Hilltoppers will have to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The App State offense goes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Boy, a risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
The sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective.
How about this? A fake they'll try to throw for. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And it's taken at the 25. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. It's a shotgun run call. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Hilltoppers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Easy.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Finding space at the 20. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
And the runner takes off to his right. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Goal line formation for the defense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And this one is getting ugly. And now they'll set up for a point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They feed the fullback this time. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, that's a great game right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.